Hey guys, welcome to the chapter Utility Analysis. Let us study meaning and features of utility today. We'll be doing this lecture in two parts. Today we will learn 5 features and the remaining 5 we will do in the second part. So let us start. Meaning. What is utility? A very simple single liner meaning. Utility is the want satisfying capacity of a commodity. I repeat the meaning. Utility is the want satisfying capacity of a commodity. That means what? Let us simplify it. If any commodity is in a position to satisfy anybody's want, then in that case we may say that commodity possesses utility. That's the meaning of the word of this concept utility. Let us continue. Features of utility. First feature, utility is a subjective concept. Now what is subjective? The word subjective means psychological, which depends on psyche. Psyche means our mind. It's a psychological concept. Utility differs from person to person. This is so due to the differences in the likes, dislikes, tastes, preferences, habits, profession, then nature, etc. See, everybody is different, every person is different. Likewise, everybody choices, likes, preferences, everything is different, and that's why whatever commodity I may feel that this commodity is having utility, it's not necessary that you will also find utility from the same commodity. Let us take one simple example. For example, stethoscope has utility to a doctor, but it doesn't have utility to us. We don't need the stethoscope, whereas doctors daily need it. They need it continuously for their profession. So that's it. That was the first point, subjective concept. Now let us move on to the second point, relative concept. Here what happens is we are going to establish a relation of this utility with context to say time, place, etc. So utility is related to time and place. That means what? Utility varies or changes from time to time and place to place. As the time changes, season changes, utility changes. Similarly, once you change the place of a commodity, the availability of a commodity, then in that case also utility changes. Let us take examples. For example, umbrella has greater utility during monsoon. Similarly, woolen clothes have greater utility during winter season. So this is example for time. Relative utility is with respect to time. Then second example, sand has greater utility at the construction site rather than at the seashore, because at seashore it doesn't find much utility, whereas the same sand, if we carry it to the construction site, then it has greater utility. Then third feature, morally colorless. See, the word morally colorless, it indicates ethically neutral. The concept of utility is ethically neutral concept. That means it does not consider about ethics. It does not consider about moral values. That means what is good or bad, what is desirable, undesirable, what should be done, what should not be done. All those things are not considered while considering the concept of utility. That's why we say it is morally colorless. For example, the commodity should satisfy any want of a person without consideration of what is good or bad, what is desirable or undesirable, and likewise we consider the concept of utility. For this, let us take one example. A knife has utility to cut fruits and vegetables. So we use the knife in kitchen also for cutting purposes, as well as the same knife can be used to harm anyone. We may harm someone, we may harm anyone with the help of that knife. So both these wants are of different nature. One want is of good nature to cut the fruits and vegetable, whereas the other want is of bad nature. That means it is undesirable want. But while considering the concept of utility, we never consider what is good or what is bad. We just think that we just have to consider whether the commodity is in a position to satisfy anybody's want. That's why we say utility is morally colorless concept. That means utility is ethically neutral concept. It does not consider what is good or what is bad. Then next, fourth feature, utility depends on intensity of wants. So very easy feature. Intensity means urgency, urgency of want. If our want is more urgent, then we find greater utility from the commodity, and vice versa. That means opposite of this. If the want is less urgent, we find less utility from the commodity. So as and when the urgency of want declines, the utility also diminishes, because once we don't need to satisfy the want, then we find less utility from the commodity. That is how the relation is between urgency of want and utility. High urgency of want, greater utility. Less urgency of want, lesser utility. Both move in the same direction. For example, a thirsty person finds more utility from a glass of water than a person who is not thirsty. Simple example. Then point number 5, fifth feature, utility is multi-purpose. See, this point we are considering in two ways. Both ways we are considering. A commodity can satisfy the want of more than one person. This is also the meaning of multi-purpose utility. Whereas the same commodity can also be put to several uses. This way also utility is multi-purpose. For example, electricity can be used to serve many purposes, whereas electricity is used by many people at the same time. This is how we explain multipurpose utility, both the ways we explain. I hope you got it. That's it for today. In next part, we will be discussing remaining next 5 features of utility. I hope it helps. Do watch other lectures also, which are already uploaded on my channel, and do support me. If you understood it, then make sure to like, share and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.